Welcome to sunny Virginia Beach. My name is Christine Burgdorf and I'm your host on The American Dream. Today I have with me my business associate and my son, Christian Kangas. Welcome, Christian.
Thanks, Christine.
We're very excited to share with you why Virginia Beach is a great place to live and show you some amazing places to visit. Although tourism plays a big part in our economy here, having a strong military presence also positively impacts our real estate market.
And with an average home sales price at about $370,000, it makes Virginia Beach a very affordable place to live.
Right now, we're on the north end of Virginia Beach on the Lesner Bridge, overlooking the Chesapeake Bay and the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. This is also known to locals as Chicks Beach area.
As you can see, we have a gorgeous view of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, which spans about 17.6 miles across the bay, connecting the eastern shore of Virginia to Virginia Beach. It makes it a much quicker route from people traveling from the northeast down here to Virginia Beach. Now let's head over to the Cape Henry Lighthouse, one of Virginia's most famous and historical landmarks. Let's go check it out.
Here we are at Fort Story, one of our oldest lighthouses, the Cape Henry Lighthouse. We are here with Rachel Boulderson. She is the lighthouse site coordinator. Hi Rachel, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of the lighthouse and how George Washington had influence over it?
After the Revolutionary War was fought and won, we had the first Congress of the new nation, and it was the 9th act of the first Congress called the Lighthouse Act, which is what deeded all the piers, buoys, and lighthouses under the federal government. So George Washington actually commissioned this lighthouse, and he chose Alexander Hamilton as the Secretary of Lighthouses, and they together picked out the builder that was going to build the lighthouse. So this is actually the first federally funded public works project in the new country.
That's great. So should we head over to the new lighthouse?
Absolutely.
What's the reason for building the new lighthouse?
In 1867, they replaced the staircase that was in the old lighthouse with a cast iron staircase, which was heavier. So the extra weight started causing cracks in the lighthouse, and they were worried that the lighthouse was going to fall. There also were advancements in technology, so our lighthouse was only equipped to hold a small Fresnel lens. We wanted something that was bigger, so that was what caused them to start building the new lighthouse. And it did take about 14 years for them to build the new lighthouse, but once they did build it, they switched over. So there was never a time that there wasn't a light shining here at Cape Henry.
Gotcha.
So the Jamestown settlers had a dream to come to the New World and start a new life. It's important to recognize the indigenous tribes of the Native Americas thrived on these lands, but when they came in contact with English settlers, they faced many hardships. They were all the pioneers that paved the way for us to live our American dream today. Thank you so much, Rachel, for teaching us about the Cape Henry Lighthouse and the Jamestown settlers.
Now let's head over to one of our favorite local hotspots, Chicks Oyster Bar.
Here we are at Chicks Oyster Bar, one of our favorite hot spots in Virginia Beach. We are here with Clay Roush, who happens to be a very good family friend, and he's also the manager here at Chicks. Hi Clay, how you doing today?
Good. How are y'all?
Good, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
So Clay, how many bars do you guys have within Chicks?
We have 8 bars total.
And what events do you guys have?
We have tons of pop-up events. We post on our Chicks Oyster Bar Instagram. Like yesterday, we had a waterside market right here in Beach Club with a bunch of people coming out selling shirts, bags, and jewels. And then during the winter, we have about 4 oyster roasts a year with all-you-can-eat oysters.
So what is your signature dish and your signature drink here at Chicks?
Well, our signature drink's got to be the Orange Crush. Probably a drink you're only going to really get on the East Coast. It's real popular,
Awesome.
It's sweet, it tastes good. Popular dish, I mean, we're an oyster bar, it's got to be our seaside oysters. We get them in daily, fresh every morning, but honestly, you can't go wrong with anything on the menu.
Well, it all looks delicious. Let's try some of this.
Sounds good.
Thank you for joining us at the Cape Henry Lighthouse and Chicks Oyster Bar.
Stop in next time you're in town.
This is Christine Burgdorf.
And Christian Kangas.
Keep living your American dream.